É.
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine.
Perfeito, meu doutora.
Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Não. Eu vou ser honesto com ele, eu vou mais ou menos.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes
Nossa
they
Senhora.
annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
Eu, porra, mato cavalo. Irmão, eu não sei da vida dela, cara. Eu trabalho num café,
I'm a
se pá.
waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Vai.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Pô, já pego o zap e já xingo todo mundo que eu conheço. Tá, porra, ligo a TV pra assistir programas velhos. Vou ao banheiro, isso não faz? Café forte e fumo, pô. Fumo não, velho. Aqui mesmo.
I lie in bed, awake. Can't bring myself to open my eyes.
I see.
I'm scared of the coming day. I know already what'll happen.
And what's that, Susan?
Nothing, really. Nothing at all happens in this stupid, empty life. Sometimes I wonder why I even get dressed. What for? For who? I hardly ever get out of the flat anyway.
Beleza, né, querida?
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Sim.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Pra brincar na rua, velho. Espião, né? Acho que ser mais bonita, alguém que se possa confiar e dinheiro. Ah, não sei que algo pelo que lutar. Vou botar esse aqui, né, mano? Né? Se pá.
Something to fight for, you know? A reason to go on.
There's always a reason to live. Sometimes we just don't see it that clearly.
Well, Doctor, I must have gone all blind then, because I can't see any.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Não.
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Toda noite, querido.
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed
Porra,
instead.
leitinho na cama. Ai, caralho.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Pô, eu me sinto doente, velho. Sei lá, irmão, me sinto melhor do que antes do acidente.
definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck, you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet.
Perfeito.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Cara, vou botar aqui sim, né? Às vezes.
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Jamais, irmão. Personagem nenhum meu
Não.
toma álcool, velho.
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Perfeito, perfeito, Susan.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here.
Ué? Cara, eu vou colocar que ela já tinha pensado nisso às vezes. Bom, não existe alguém pensar aí, né? Eu acho. Sei lá, né?
Well, I used to think about it sometimes.
Tô no meio termo
Don't
pra
you
não
think
errar a
about
vida
it
dela.
when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
Pô, às vezes é bom pra treinar, né, mano?
Suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life,
Cara,
Susan?
porque meu gato me bateu. Cara, nada mais me fazia feliz. Eu acho que é a que mais condiz com o que ela
was
diz até
making me
agora, não?
happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything.
Perfeito.
All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead
Fantasma.
already, you know?
Fantasma.
And then I saw the sleeping pills.
Beetlejuice.
I
Beetlejuice.
Why not?
Beetlejuice.
And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden? Or that life isn't worth living?
Ah, irmão, eu não sei o que responder por ela, porra. Vou botar aqui. Como assim não mais? Eu não sei, né, mano?
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Pô, assistiu o BRKC os gatos. Os gatos, ela tinha muito gato, né, eu acho. Ela gostava do gato dela.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Odeio quando chove o tempo todo, querida. Ainda bem que você não mora em Curitiba, mano. Cara, é difícil, eu acho, né? Acho que é muito nada a ver esses outros aqui. Talvez pra ela, as pessoas, eu colocaria ou a sociedade, mas eu vou botar no é
It's
difícil.
hard to say. It could be anything. Sometimes it could be just little things. The way my hair looks, shoes I can't find, when I run out of milk. I get angry with myself for being clumsy, for not being able to cheer up and just get on with things like everyone else.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Caralho, eu esperava que as pessoas se sentissem culpadas. Nunca havia pensado nisso.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
O Eric me deu pau no Mortal Kombat.
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask. Are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one.
Porra!
I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Falar isso pra ir embora não resolve,
We're
moça.
nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
Tá?
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
A voz ela tá assim.
Please, you must follow me, quickly.
Eu segui?
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Por que a voz dela tá vermelha?
Hurry!
Ai.
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
Irmão, o que aconteceu, velho? Ir.
Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Irmão, você vem passar uma rasteira enquanto eu correr.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Então vamos. Oh, que escapatória.
Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this
Cara,
place.
você me dá o tutorial agora toda hora, essa porra. Vai, a manutenção. Ela vai falar pra gente pular do prédio. Puta que pariu, certeza.
What are we doing on the roof?
Me
Liz,
matará, me matará.
what the hell are you doing?
Ixi!
And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape.
Não! Não
Let's go to
pula!
camp. It won't hurt, you'll see.
Não?
This is a bad idea. Calm down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Ah, mas
You
essa Liz, ela existe
Did you
mesmo?
really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Puta que cu! Se queimou bem na cama. Chutou o saco do guarda de segurança. Ela desapareceu e depois encontraram uma... Gente, ela não me contou nenhuma dessas histórias, cara. Mano, e agora? Ela vai pular, porra. Ela não me contou nada. Ela não me contou nada, caralho. Não me contou, não me contou. Ah, mano. Eu vou chutar isso aqui. Ai, é porque eu não me abri com ela. Não.
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone
Cala a
else.
boca, filho da puta.
Okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second
Ela
chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? If you really listened, you will remember
Isso eu
this
lembro.
one.
Ela é uma stripper e a outra é uma enfermeira.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm
Tchau.
sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels when you're trapped and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Eu lembro no Dia dos Namorados,
On
perfeito.
Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You've got this one right. But it's not enough. Don't feel responsible. You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free again.
Não tem
Jump
que, não
with me,
tem
Susan.
que.
Do it while you still can.
Não posso, mano. Não. Tá aqui. Porra, Liz, caralho, sua louca, velho. Batida, para, porra. Ah, velho. Ah, mano, não. Filhos da puta, velho.
After that, I went back.
Pô,
I tried
tipo Life
telling
is Strange,
people
né?
about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like
Você acha que eu taquei ela de
As
lá,
a
irmão?
matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy.
Eu, pelo
Vai.
jeito, você é bem louca,
Ok.
tá?
I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
Me fecharão.
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones.
Você não é louco.
You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it.
Ele é um dos sanguessugas.
For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Não me fura!
Where am I?
Ai, que merda, velho. Você sabe pra que serve? Ai. Sai.
Who are you?
É o Zói e o desafio, caralho.
I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are two doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. My dear little Susan can't miss them.
Mas que merda é?
Susan, like my girls, I knew she would.
Oi,
Whatever
lindas.
they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth.
Tá.
The other one always lies.
Tá.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Mas que caralho? Não, puta que pariu.
You're just
Insultei.
an ugly, disgusting...
Ah, matou, mano. Perguntar. Ai, caralho, meu irmão. Eu acho que essa daqui é a melhor pergunta. Mano, é que nenhuma é 100% de certeza. Tá, se eu pedir pra qual porta a outra boneca me apontaria? Se ela falar a verdade... Eu não vou... Puta merda, mano. Gente, fudeu. E agora? Qual porta me leva pra recompensa?
Which door will lead me to my reward?
Merda! Não! Não! Mentirosa! Filha da puta! É só pra vela então essa bosta. Eu não tô entendendo merda nenhuma. Que porra de jogo. Uma bolsa pra cadáveres. Não, me dá um segundo, peraí. Deixa eu me dá um segundo, peraí. Tá, cadê a bolsa? Abre. Eu me desensaquei?
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Gente, calma aí, me dá uns 12 segundos que eu preciso ver um negócio rapidinho. Tá, nota de suicídio. É a nota de suicídio que eu escrevi, porque ele colocou na parede. Beira. Meu nome é Susana Ashworth. Moro sozinha neste apartamento de 2 quartos. Quase nunca saio. Hã? Tá. Bolsa pra cadáveres. Ele traz suas vítimas aqui pra baixo dentro de bolsas de cadáveres. Examinar tubo de ferro. Tem um cano de ferro enfiado bem no peito da garota. Caralho, o maluco me matou mesmo, mano. Ele é um dos parasíticas. Outra zarata vítima do assassino. Ele parece que tá morto já faz muito tempo. Porta enferrujada e velha. Igual aquele velho cu. Eu pulei sem querer, porque eu tava andando pra frente. Que isso? Que isso? Cadeira. Pegar. Pedaço de pau. Bom que eu não me sentei nela. Ainda assim, essa perna de pau pode servir pra alguma coisa. Só precisa ser afiada, tá? Sabão. Sabão velho é uma das estantes. Tá, vou usar o sabão na pia? Talvez seja útil pra alguma coisa, eu acho. Parece muito afiada, pega. Tá, só tem isso, né? Aí é Mona Lisa, velho. O Da Vinci maluco, velho. Eu já vi algo assim, as pinturas vivas. Exceto que é um cadáver pendurado em uns fios presos em uma cadeira. Ah, sei lá, né, pô? Corta o fio com a serra.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
Mona Lisa. Parece que usou muita maquiagem e transformar ela na viva imagem de Mona Lisa. Tá, se tem maquiagem, a gente pode tentar tirar com um sabonetinho, não? Ou não. Esse artificial provavelmente foi usado por algum professor antes de terminar aqui. Parafusinho, um grande cano de metal na estante. Cavalete. Examina. O doutor provavelmente se considera um artista. Mesa de trabalho. Vou fazer uma arma aqui. Devo segurar pela parte superior da arma para que a serra fique firme quando eu use ela. Superior? Irmão, não sei o que eu tô fazendo no chat, eu tô criando um... Eu tô criando algo, porra. Venus. Olhar a mão. Uma porca de metal no lugar de uma arruela. Poderia removê-la se o dedo não estivesse tão inchado e rígido. Outra pobre vítima do Dr. Louco. Tem alguma coisa brilhante em seus dedos, né? Perfeito. Garota com brinco. Examina. Seu corpo está posicionado exatamente como na pintura. Parece que o assassino usou arame para manter a cabeça de lado. Isso aí passou bonitinho, porra. Tá, armário, examinar. É um armário de metal enferrujado. Abre. Abre sem fazer barulho. Tá. Chave inglesa. Tá. Pega. Deixa eu fazer minhas armas antes, né? Tá, deixa eu ver aqui minha mesa de trabalho, né? Mano, mete um parafuso. Usa o parafuso. Então mete a porca. Então mete a chave inglesa. Mas eu uso isso aonde? Tá, deve ter mais coisa então que eu não achei na teoria, né? Tá bom, vambora. Para de gritar, porra!
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
No alto daquele cume, eu plantei uma roseira. Ele tá usando uma máscara e uma venda. Tá convencido que eu tô morto e que ninguém sabe desse lugar. Parece que você acabou de cometer um grande erro, seu bastardo arrogante.
Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you. And yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me, who understand the only pure and true form of art.
Tá. Dança aí. Pode dançar, querido. Doutor X. O Vicente, o doutor deve morrer. que ela falou? Deveria chegar tão perto de ser uma arma. Tá, calma aí. Vamos ver se tem outra coisa pra fazer. Sei lá, mano. Usa o parafuso. Usa a chave inglesa. Não sei o que usar, então. Tá. Tá, dama com arminho. O corpo tá bem decomposto, enquanto a arte real dura pra sempre. Os modelos do doutor logo vão apodrecer e cair aos pedaços, tá? Esse homem doente, como ele consegue escolher toda essa loucura? Acho que não conseguiu um bebê, sendo assim ele usou a assustadora cabeça da boneca no lugar. Pega a cabecinha da boneca. Provavelmente encontrou algum uso pra isso. Parece que o lugar foi fechado já faz muito tempo. Um dia, quando demolirem, toda a evidência ficará enterrada debaixo de toneladas de escombros. Essa é a única maneira de sair. Trancada. Liz. Eu dosei a Liz. Mas é impossível fazer com ela ontem de noite. Tentei fazer com que ela não pulasse. Ainda assim, ela tá presa numa barra de metal. Parece que tá morta desde muito tempo atrás. Lá, será que já estava morta? Todos estão vazios, abaixar. Espero que encontre paz na vida após a morte. Tá. 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 Cara, eu vou prender a cabeça da criança. Ferro? Tá, porra! Posso levá-la. Irmão, não importa. Do contrário, se desmanchará por completo. Cara, bota a porca. Perfeito. Aperta com essa ferramenta. Usa. Perfeito. A arma tá pronta. Só que a hora de ver o doutor. Perfeito. Temos uma massa e uma lança. Caralho. Tá? Tá? Tá, vamos lá dar um pau no maluco, velho. Arminha absurda, tá? Ah, tá, cara. Não teria chance, simplesmente me mataria de novo. Preciso de uma arma. Irmão, usa a lança. Você vai sentir... Nossa, agora está na hora da frase de efeito. Você sentirá uma leve picuda. Quais as novidades, doutor? Você acredita em karma? Você vai sentir uma leve picada. Não tenho frase melhor.
You'll feel a sharp scratch.
Porra. Toma. Cadáver. Examinar. Finalmente ele teve que merecer. Espero que ele apodreça no inferno. Moça, vamos embora. Acabei de salvar a vida dessa garota, mas por que mesmo assim tô tão furiosa?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, quer dizer, you're welcome.
He would have killed me. Like the others. The animal. You gave him what he deserved. Who are you?
Caralho, eu posso virar um super-herói? Posso virar The Cat Lady? Ou eu sou a Susana? Eu sou a Senhora dos Gatos.
They call me the cat lady. Now get out of here. Call the police.
They call me the cat
I'm
lady.
going home.
Foda, muito foda, muito foda. Capítulo 3, 3, perfeito. Caralho, o Rio. O Rio de Janeiro.
Standing by the river, I wonder, do I need a stone? No. My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
Tá. Olha essa chuvinha. Gente, vocês estão vendo que lá naquele canto, aqui onde tá a câmera agora, tem a porra da câmera toda bugada? A câmera não, as conquistas da extinta concordo. Finalmente eu vou voltar pra casa, estarei segura lá. Vai sim. Primeiramente eu deveria esquecer todas as horríveis lembranças dessa noite com um bom banho. Eu morro por um bom banho, algo pra comer, um café, um cigarro. Nossa. Também adoraria muito ver meus gatos. Vou imaginar por um momento que tá tudo de volta ao normal. Eu sobrevivi depois de tudo. Será que agora eu posso tentar desfrutar as pequenas coisas da vida? Deve entrar aí coberta de sangue. Devia tomar um banho primeiro. Ligara. Ui! Calma, o que tem nessa porta? Deixa eu ligar a casa antes, né, mano? Agora não. Porra. Tic-tac. Tic-tac.
What's this? Old poems of mine. I used to write them when I felt really sad. This one here, River. I must have been reading it the night I took the pills. Why is there still a part of me that wishes I'd never got out of that hospital alive?
A barra vermelha indica o estado emocional de Susan. Sobe cada vez que algo incomoda. Quando ela fica chama uma crise nervosa. Não, vai tomar banho, demônia. Tá, e o que uma crise nervosa significa? Um velho armário onde guardo livros, cartas, revistas e taças de vinhos. Não lembro de quando foi a última vez que usei elas. Não bebo desde quando? Desde que o Eric se foi embora da minha casa. Entra. Interruptor liga. Banheira. Irmão, toma um banho. Banhão. Usa privas. Né? Tranquilo. Irmão, vai tomar um banhão. Ou uma ducha. Devo ter ficado sem dinheiro no medidor elétrico. Não posso tomar banho no escuro, devido à eletricidade. Devo ter algum dinheiro no meu quarto. Não é possível, irmão. Não é possível. Não é possível, cara. Tá, e onde é o meu quarto? Ah, é aqui. Ai. Essa maldita bola cai distante cada vez que abre a porta. Eu devia simplesmente me livrar dela. Eu tenho a bola de vôlei! Yeah! Quadros, olhar. A maioria são presenças dos meus velhos amigos, gente que me esqueci faz muito tempo. Também não posso me lembrar deles, pra ser honesto. Aconteceu em outra vida, em outra época. O das nuvens foi o que pintou. Acho que eu gostava, agora eu não posso nem olhar pra ele. Dormir. Loja do gato. Em algum momento da minha vida eu devo ter pensado que podia preencher o vazio da minha vida com todas essas porcarias de gatos. Às vezes eu acho que a realidade esse relógio é que me mantém acordada com o seu tic-tac constante. Nunca tive coragem de jogar ali fora. Minha carteira. Tem uma coisa lá dentro, é melhor eu levar. 5 libras, isso é tudo que me resta. Droga, eu não conseguiria mais dinheiro por pelo menos 2 semanas. Mas onde gastei tudo? Ah, também encontrei um maço de cigarro. Você vem comigo, meus amiguinhos venenosos. Só que um verdinho faz com uma pessoa, né, chat? Vou fazer sapato, não preciso porta. Não deixa a porta aí. Tá, ela não vai querer entrar aqui. Abertura. Examina. Sobre os meus gatos, se as janelas estão fechadas, sempre podem entrar pelas aberturas. Eu tô coberta de sangue, antes preciso tomar um banho e trocar minha roupa. Cremadalheira de lavanderia aqui? Pendurava minha roupa aqui pra secar quando o clima tava bom. Agora tá quebrado como tudo nesse maldito apartamento. Minha caneca de café preferida, devo ter deixado ela aqui antes. Peguei. Sobre meus gatos, sempre deixo comida pra eles aqui fora quando eles vêm. Caralho, né? Ai, Jorge Henrique! Porra, essa foi só uma sombra. Ah, foi só uma sombra do demônio na sua casa, filha da puta. Não, toca o pianinho. Use piano pra chamar meus gatos. Eles vêm quando me escutam tocar, infelizmente os vizinhos também. Porra, filha da puta. Porra. O telefone? Chama. Pare de pagar as contas do telefone já faz um bom tempo, agora não posso fazer chamadas. Não me importa, de qualquer forma não tenho pra quem ligar mesmo. Tá, eu só não entrei na cozinha ainda. Devia entrar em coberta de sangue. É porque não dava, né? Porta. Abrir. Vamos lá no medidor elétrico, pelo jeito. Um velho medidor elétrico. De vez de pagar as contas mensais, simplesmente colocar moedas no buraco pra ganhar créditos. Não tenho créditos. Isso deve ser suficiente por alguns dias, se sempre que eu sair da sala eu lembrar de apagar as luzes. Que isso? Quando ele se encher, o marcador azul sobe quando Susan está feliz e satisfeita. Quando ele se encher, ele pode relaxar e descansar um pouco. Perfeito. Tá bom. Cara, que da hora, tem toda a vida dela aqui no negócio. Chapéu. Chapéu velho, faz anos que tá pendurado aqui. Tá, agora tem um chapéu também. Vamos tomar banho no pique. O cu. Ih, no escuro, no escuro. Ah, mó da hora tomar banho no escuro, porra. Parece alguém sentado aqui do lado, velho. Ficar limpinha pra liberar as outras coisas. Psicose. Caralho, meu medidor vermelho está subindo a milhão.
Standing by the river, I smile.
Eu sorrio.
Will I miss it all? No. I'll be glad to leave it behind and never come back.
Caralho, eu tô no estilo. Eu não li o que tava escrito. Comer algo, beber café e fumar um cigarro. Nossa, que vida muito foda dela. Do chat. Enfim, eu não sei o que aconteceu, mas a gente tomou um banho. Falou, pô, vamos comer, beber café e fumar um cigarrinho, né? Um Marlboro. E eu vim aqui e enchi minha chaleirinha de água. Foi isso que eu fiz, eu acho. Liguei. Preparar café. Quase cheio, mas não bebo café preto. Porra, eu bebo. Aqui a gente tem que pegar a caixa de fósforos, perfeito. Pegar comida pra gato, ainda não. Pegar o creme branco pra café, coffee friend.
Now it's a perfect mug of coffee.
Perfeito. Usar o creme branco pro café, já usamos. Pegar o saca-rolho e fechar o armário. Eu vou pegar o
I don't
saca-rolho.
need it right now.
E comida pra gato não dá também? Dá. Fecha o armário. Geladeirinha. Pegar cheeseburger, leite e geladeira. Cheeseburger. Leite não precisa. Vamos meter cheeseburgerzão aqui dentro. Cê é um cu, viu? Porra. Gente, eu não vi. Delicioso, perfeito. Tá, a gente tem comida. Comer. Nham, 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 nham. Tem o café e um cigarro. No café do apartamento, já fumei no meu quarto antes de tomar todas essas pílulas. Mas é sério, eu não gosto de cheiro de cigarro dentro de casa. Geralmente fumo na varanda. Ai, caralho. Varandinha, né?
It's this damn bird again. Go
É,
away!
é o corno, é o
Shoo!
corno. Ai. E você vai chamar os teus gatos como, sua louca? Ai. Achei que já tivesse guardado isso. Hoje outra coisa, eu queria que isso desaparecesse, mas aqui tá, me fazendo lembrar do passado. Eu acho que eu vou ter um ataque. Camisa linda, mas isso foi há 15 anos. Cara, eu vou tentar botar a camiseta onde ela falou lá, né, mas... Ela vai fazer um espantalho! Ai, meu Deus! Caralho, foda! Corre dele. Ah, se fodeu.
And don't ever come back, you horrible creature.
Ai, que
This
legal.
scarecrow here is going to guard this home from the likes of you.
Pô, que foda. Cigarrinho. Nossa, gente, que eu tô gostando desse jogo é
I'm back
brincadeira,
in my
tá?
old
Porra.
life. But how can I restore what's been broken for years? So far, nothing seems to go right. Every little thing is against me. Maybe it's my destiny to lose after all. And now those parasites,
Tiram.
like if it wasn't enough. But I killed Dr. X, and I saved somebody's
Porra.
life. That felt good. It's getting late. I should summon the cats now. I want to see them tonight.
I should summon the cats tonight. Bom, chamar gatos. Quem sabe como funcionam os gatos pelo... Puta! Ah, não, achei que tava lagando em casa, velho.
Standing by the river, I close my eyes. One jump, and I'm there.
Pulo? Shhh. Não é pra pular não, maluca. Não, vai lá falar com os gatos, vai lá falar com os gatos. Isso.
Someone jumped after me. He will never be my friend.
Gatos me verem quando eu toco piano é muito tarde, mas na realidade eu me importo. Toca! Os gatos voando, velho. Vem Meebles, vem Jorge Henrique, vem Pichulo, vem os gatinhos.
Come inside, my darlings. I've missed you.
Oi, meu Deus, this gato.
And who's that? Teacup. I bet you thought you'd never see me again. Well, make yourselves at home. Dinner is ready to be served. Come on, everybody. Gather around. It's time for dinner.
Hora de comer, hora de comer, hora de comer. Ai, meu Deus. Ai, estão comendo. Oh, que bonitinho eles, chat. Ixi.
You never eat my food, Teacup. Already had your dinner, have you?
Ei, vocês sabem que o Teacup é aquela velha, né?
I get it. I know. You're a good friend. The best friend I have, really. The only friend in the whole fucking world. You come over to keep me company and want nothing in return. I appreciate it. You should know. If you could know what I've been through lately. I've been to hell and back, my boy. But I'm here now. In my flat. Alive. And it's still the same mess that it's always been. I'm not sure how to deal with all this anymore. Don't know if I can. I wish I could be like you. At peace with the world. Always smiling. Someone's at the door. But who could it be so late at night?
Irmão, se você me reclamar do meu piano, eu nem te conto o que eu vou fazer contigo, irmão.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what time it is? We've all had it with you and your bloody cats.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. Some of us have to get up early for work. You think it's okay to make noise at this time of the night?
Oh, come on. Don't exaggerate. I did play the piano, but only for a minute or two.
Foi por
Enough
2
to wake me
segundos,
up.
irmão.
And this is not the first time either. I swear to God, you ever do this again, and I'm calling the police.
Cai fora, seu careca feio. Não tem mais nada pra dizer. Putz, e aí, né? E aí, né? Você é mais amigável, se pá? Né?
I didn't realize it was so late. I won't do it again.
Maybe you should get yourself a bloody watch then, yeah? There are other people living here, you know. People with jobs. If this happens again, you'll see pest control stepping in, and it won't be pretty.
Que tem um exterminador no vídeo?
Fine. I'll keep it down. Good night.
Então
Cat lady. They should lock her up somewhere. Fucking nutcase.
Você devia comer umas pirulazinhas, né, irmão? Em vez de chapar o meu saco. Eu vou ter um mental breakdown em vez de ter alegria, chat. Que merda, mano. Puta que pariu, velho desgraçado. Caralho, né? Nossa, esse é muito foda. Se ele bater na minha porta, irmão. Se ele bater na minha porta. Nossa, se ele bater na minha porta, eu vou ficar maluco. Tem um bagulho lá. Morri. Caralho. Miau. Ixi, pulou.
Standing by the river, I'm thinking. Will I jump again? No. Behind the closed doors, I have fallen in love with the razor.
Ixi. Capítulo 4. Caralho, né? Uma bala pra Susan. Tá porra, velho, na moral. Será que se eu xingasse o velho ia ter uma coisa boa ali na noite? Não, você tá brincando que o careca chamou o Pest Control. Por nada. Uma bala pra lá no careca, né, mano? Ixi. Eu era a peste? Sou eu? Que isso? Nada, eu tô tranquilo, porra. Tic-tac, novinha, fica bom.
I've slept all night and most of the day. Why am I still feeling tired? Someone's at the door. I really hope it's not him again.
É bom que não seja mesmo, irmão. Meu Deus, o roedor de mãos de tesoura. Nem fudendo.
Hello, Miss Ashworth. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Não.
Do I know you?
Of course. You don't remember me.
Ah, é que a gente salvou, se pá.
My name is Mitzi Hunt. We met a few days ago. You were out cold at the time. Those pills you had were real good. You probably had one too many, mind you.
What are you
Eu
suggesting?
não sei quem ela é.
And how dare you?
I'm sorry, Miss Ashworth. There's no denying that we met in some unusual circumstances. But I thought it would be best to get it out of the way first. I know that you tried to kill yourself, okay? It wouldn't surprise me if you blame me for calling the ambulance and saving your life.
Ah, ela que me ligou,
I had other
porra.
reasons for it too. Personal reasons. It's important. That's why I came here the other night. To talk to you.
Why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense.
I saw the ad you'd put in the paper. It seems you have a room to rent.
They still print that? It was months ago. Nobody ever called. I forgot all about it. I gave up on it, actually.
Well, I'd like to be your lodger, Miss Ashworth.
But
You've got the room and I've got the money. Won't that work for both of us?
É que
I'm
assim,
very
né?
tidy. I don't make much noise and I promise not to spend too long in the bathroom in the morning.
Ah, ela vai morar
I
com a
don't
gente?
really-
I read your suicide note, you know. I'm sorry, but I did. I understand that you like your loneliness. You stray from people. I get it. But I won't get in the way. I promise I will give you your space. You won't even know that I'm here half the time.
É o que sempre dizem.
What do you think? Do we have a deal?
Well, I guess I could do with some extra money, but
Great. Can I come in?
Assim? Cara, eu tô morando com a Dora de mãos de tesoura, né?
you said you were my daughter at the hospital. You're a little liar, aren't you?
Little
How can I
liar.
trust you?
Ai,
How should
caralho.
I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
Jesus, what's wrong with you? Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people? If I wanted to do such a thing, I would never have bothered
Aí vai até
saving you,
meia-noite, sei lá
would
até
I?
que horas, vizinho.
Just think about it for a second.
É a hora que
I
minha
was just
garganta
trying to avoid
aguentar,
all
velho.
the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you.
O que você queria fazer na ambulância comigo,
And I
porra?
wanted to see if you've made it.
Esse quarto extra aqui tem muito feio, deveria saber.
How did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door.
Well... Okay, I'll tell you. You won't like it probably, but I'll tell you.
Eu sou um gato que viro pessoas.
I picked the lock.
You did what?
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too. Look, I've got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
I see.
Nossa, gente, esse jogo tá
But, you
muito
know,
bom, eu
it
não tô nem
does sound like
brincando,
your father
velho.
was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
Nossa, eu só queria saber pra ficar falando um monte de merda por cima, velho.
I guess it isn't. But what gave you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
Pô, vai que eu ganhava
I
apartamento
heard
de
the
graça, né?
cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made. It was incredible. Like ghosts howling. Then for a while, it turned into an almost human cry. Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you were already asleep. In a coma or whatever. So I pulled out a sea
Whatever.
rake and got the door open. You could say I had a hunch.
A hunch. Great.
I had a hunch that something was very wrong. And I made no mistake, did I?
Depende.
Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know.
Oh,
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead and must suffer some more before I can rest.
Jesus, Miss Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in
Você
the
não
world has made
sabe,
you
você
think
não
this
sabe,
way?
maluca.
Clearly, the only thing you suffer is some nasty depression. Not that it's any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Nem te conta o que o tal do
Yes,
médico
I
fez.
have.
Did it help?
Ah, mano.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi. It did. This spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks, maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is...
I slept at the train station last night. There's a
Perfeito.
guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait,
Caralho,
can you
irmão.
even afford rent for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Why not go to a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations. With homeless weirdos and rats.
Cara,
Robbie?
você...
Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
Você quer
Why
tanto
do
isso,
you
sua
want this
maluca?
room so much? Let's face it, this flat's falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit mouldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever happens.
Exatamente
It's
o que
far
eu quero.
from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's if you're lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of kittens.
Perfeito.
I'm not exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
Who are they?
People, just people.
I don't give a fuck about people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. Do you think they'll
Ah,
smell
ela
the
é
rats on me?
perfeita, gente.
Really need a shower.
Sou certo que mudar de ideia quando vê, né?
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I'd love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck and it doesn't shut properly.
It's alright. I like fresh air.
Nossa, se eu dormir num quarto com a janela
There's
aberta, eu tô morto no
everywhere.
outro dia,
I'll
velho.
tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
Fine. I give up.
O apartamento é
Follow
teu
me.
tchau.
You can see it for yourself if you're so stubborn.
Olá, moça. Nossa, aqui é o corredor, né? Tem um armário, o piano que eu chamo os gatos. A gente tem aqui a varandinha onde eu fumo meu café. Meu café é foda. As janelas, né? E aqui é o seu quarto extra, né? Afinal, no corredor é meu quarto, você não precisa saber, né? Porque é meu. E aqui é o seu quarto. Tá
This
uma
room's
merda.
perfect.
Really? What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a bed to sleep and a roof over my head to cover me from that rain. And a power outlet so I can charge my laptop. Oh, and someone to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
Era parte dessa subcultura.
Are you a part of that emo
Vem,
subculture?
filha da puta.
Please don't say that word ever again. No, this is just how I dress. I grew up listening
Ai,
to
que
real rock
foda.
and roll, not that emo crap. I hate to be a part of that generic bandwagon.
Ixi, chamou de
Ok.
modinha vocês emos do
Clearly a
chat, hein?
sensitive subject for you.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're called emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
I dress in black too.
Of course. That's because black is the best color. Period.
Justo, justo. Nossa, chat, na moral, eu já fui chamado de monocromático porque eu só me vestia de preto, mano. Na moral, porra, monocromático.
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look like some kind of serial murderer to you, Miss Ashworth?
Aparecer até
I don't
parece.
know. What do serial murderers look like anyway?
A scar across the face, an eye patch, rough stubble. Those sort of things, I guess.
That's a pirate you've just described. Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture. But who knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway.
Shh.
Is there anyone I can contact? For references?
Well, I've never really rented a room before, so not really. I've lived with my mum all my life. Until recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there. Yeah, sure, that'd be okay.
De pessoal pra
You
ficar
mentioned
aqui.
some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story, though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, alright. I'm looking for someone. I don't really know this person, but it's a friend of a friend. I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like. I love this lamp. Does it work? What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed
Cara
to track him
procurando
down.
fantasma, né? Que foda.
Turns out he lives here, in this building somewhere. What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here altogether. He's in one of them, and I must just figure out which one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him. He said something really bad. Something horrible. I need to talk to him to get closure, you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep.
O jogo tem muito
I
diálogo,
wanna
né?
meet face to
Caralho.
face with him. That's all. You know, you've been asking me all these questions, and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling. I mean, you've just gone through a terrible experience. You barely survived.
Essa é a
I
parte
suppose
ruim,
I
né,
might be
querida?
out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
Long story. Won't bore you with this personal crap.
Ha ha ha. Right back at me, I guess. I did give you a short version, though.
Yes, but somehow I can't help the feeling that you've omitted a few important facts.
Just some details. Anyway, I suppose your story is the kind that can't be shortened. Still, if you feel like talking about it sometimes, I'd love to listen.
I'll
Perfeito.
bear that in mind, Mitzi. Let's go back to the living room.
Room's great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth? I hope you're not going to change your mind about this.
Fantasmático.
Miss Ashworth?
Ai, a Megots, louca.
What happened? Are you alright?
Pô, será que eu vou ter que ceifar essa mina também? Puta merda, velho.
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But why? Miss Ashworth, what's wrong?
gente tava dando um negócio importante no zap, mas eu tava prestando atenção, relaxa.
I knew you were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
But why you? Why would you want to do this to me? You have no reason.
Calm down. I'm not gonna do anything to you, alright? I just want to rent a room. Nothing else. I promise. Damn, I even swear. I won't cause you any trouble. Okay? Just take a deep breath. Please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
Then maybe. Oh no. No.
Ué.
You're not safe here. You should leave. Now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Well, you can't stay. You can't. If you don't go, something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please, just leave me alone. I was perfectly happy before you came. I have my cats. Just stay away from me.
What?
Are you deaf? Did I not make myself clear?
I don't know.
This is not a good place for you.
Cara, eu tô xingando ela pra
Where am I gonna
caralho.
go? It's late and it's pouring down with rain.
I don't give a damn where you go. You can go back to the bloody train station for all I care. Anywhere. Anywhere but here.
Você vai morrer.
Going to die.
Tchau.
I know.
Ou não.
Yeah. I know. But how did you know, Miss Ashworth? Are you some sort of a psychic? Do you possess some kind of supernatural mind-reading abilities? Or is it just so fucking obvious?
Entendi.
What do you mean? I don't know how you're going to die, but call it a hunch if you like.
That's cool. A hunch. Well, I do. I know exactly. It's already started, as a matter of fact. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Here, Miss Ashworth. Take a good look, because I'm not going to do it again.
E aí, né? E aí, né? Que situação.